What if you could build the ultimate car collection? A dream garage filled with automotive legends so rare, so beautiful, and so unbelievably valuable they could never actually share the same space. Well, today, we're breaking the rules. We've put together the impossible, a fantasy lineup starring the titans of car history, from the absolute monster of the track, the Ferrari 250 GTO, to the rolling sculpture that is the Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic. This isn't just a list. It's the most epic classic car lineup ever. Every fantasy garage needs a king, and ours starts with the undisputed champion of the auction block. Some cars are expensive, a select few feel priceless. And then there's the 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupé. This is less a car and more a piece of automotive mythology. Mercedes-Benz only ever built two, and for decades, everyone assumed they'd never ever sell one. They were the crown jewels, locked away from the market. The car was the masterpiece of its creator, Chief Engineer Rudolf Uhlenhaut, an absolute legend in the industry. He basically took the all-conquering W196R Grand Prix car and made it road legal, dropping in a bigger 3.0-liter straight-eight engine that could push it to 180 miles per hour. Back then, that made it one of the fastest road cars on the entire planet. Then, in May 2022, the automotive world just stopped. One of the two prototypes was sold at a top-secret auction. The final price? A mind-blowing 135 million euros, or about $143 million. This didn't just break the old record, it completely shattered it, making it the most valuable car ever sold. The money went to a good cause, establishing the Mercedes-Benz Fund for scholarships in environmental science. Next up, we welcome the car that for decades was the definition of a blue-chip collectible, the Ferrari 250 GTO. If the 300 SLR is the new king, the 250 GTO is the eternal emperor. Built between 1962 and 1964, only 36 were made, and every single one is a legend. For collectors, this is, without a doubt, the holy grail. The name GTO stands for Gran Turismo Omologato, basically a race car in a tuxedo, just barely legal enough for the road. Its stunning looks are matched only by its incredible racing history. Powered by that iconic 3.0-liter Colombo 512, it dominated the track, winning Ferrari the International Championship for GT manufacturers 3 years in a row. Owning a GTO is like getting a membership to the most exclusive club on Earth. Each of the 36 cars has its own story, and enthusiasts track them religiously. Their value is the stuff of legend. In 2018, one sold for $48.4 million at auction, a world record at the time. That same year, another reportedly sold privately for a jaw-dropping $70 million. More recently, in November 2023, the only GTO ever officially raced by Scuderia Ferrari sold for $51.7 million, making it the priciest Ferrari ever auctioned. The GTO isn't just a car, it's a rolling testament to the absolute peak of Ferrari's golden age. From the raw power of the racetrack, our fantasy collection now turns to pure rolling art. Meet the 1938 Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic. Some cars are built for speed, others for luxury. The Atlantic is a sculpture, and many argue it's the most beautiful car ever designed. Only 4 of these were ever made, and just 3 are known to still exist. Designed by John Bugatti, the son of the founder Ettore, its teardrop body, low slung stance, and that famous dorsal seam are pure Art Deco. That seam wasn't just for looks either. The first prototype used a magnesium alloy that was a nightmare to weld, so the panels were riveted together on the outside. It looked so good they kept the seam for the aluminum production cars. The SC in the name stands for supercharged and surbaissé, a French word for lowered. So these cars weren't just gorgeous, they were performers, often called the world's first true supercars. Their value today is almost mythical. No ultimate car collection is complete without a hero from the legendary 24 Hours of Le Mans. For that, we turn to Great Britain and the incredible 1956 Aston Martin DB1. This machine is the peak of British racing heritage, built for one reason and one reason only: to win the toughest endurance race in the world. The DB1 is a perfect blend of form and function. Its flowing aerodynamic shape is pure 1950s sports car perfection. For years, this car was the single-minded focus of its designer, Ted Cutting, and the entire Aston Martin company. That dedication paid off in 1959 when Carroll Shelby and Roy Salvadori drove a DB1 to a stunning victory at Le Mans, cementing its place in history. Only 5 DB1s were ever built. The very car that won Le Mans was auctioned in 2017 for an incredible $22.5 million, making it the most expensive British car ever sold at the time. Today, it's estimated to be worth closer to $30 million. The DB1 isn't just a fast, beautiful car. It's a symbol of national pride and a true legend of the track. It's an absolute must-have for a garage that values historic wins as much as design. What happens when you take one of the most dominant race cars in history and make it street legal? You get the Jaguar XKSS. This car is a legend born from an even bigger legend, the Jaguar D Type, which won Le Mans 3 years in a row from 1955 to 1957. After Jaguar stepped back from factory racing, the company had a bunch of unsold D-Type chassis just sitting around. In a brilliant move, Sir William Lyons decided to convert them into road cars. The changes were surprisingly minor. They added a passenger door, got rid of the big fin behind the driver, and put on a proper windscreen. What they ended up with was basically a Le Mans winner with a license plate. But the story has a tragic twist. In 1957, a fire at the factory destroyed 9 of the 25 cars being built. In the end, only 16 original XKSS cars were ever finished. Their rarity and direct connection to a racing champion make them insanely desirable. The most famous owner was, of course, the king of cool, Steve McQueen. His car is now a priceless treasure. The XKSS is the ultimate raw, thrilling driving machine, an experience no modern supercar could ever hope to replicate. Every epic collection needs a bridge to the modern era, and no car is better for that job than the McLaren F1. When it appeared in the early 90s, the F1 didn't just raise the bar for supercars, it threw the bar into another galaxy. In many ways, it's still the ultimate analog supercar. Designed by the genius Gordon Murray, the McLaren F1 was an obsessive pursuit of perfection. It had a revolutionary 3-seat layout with the driver in the middle for perfect balance. It was the first road car with a carbon fiber monocoque chassis, and then there was that engine, a custom, naturally aspirated 6.1-liter BMW V12, famously lined with gold foil to reflect heat. For over a decade, it was the fastest production car in the world. But the F1's legend is about more than speed. It's about the pure, unfiltered driving experience. With a manual gearbox and no electronic safety nets, it's a car that demands your full attention. Only 106 were ever made, and that includes all the race versions. It's no surprise their value has skyrocketed. A rare LM specification model sold for $19.8 million back in 2019. The McLaren F1 isn't just a classic, it's a modern icon and the undisputed supercar of its generation. So there you have it, our fantasy garage, a lineup of titans that could never exist in one place. These cars are the best of the best in design, engineering, and history, but a collection is all about passion, and every car lover has their own dream lineup. So now we have to ask, what's in your fantasy garage? Which cars make your ultimate list? Let us know down in the comments. And if you had fun geeking out over these amazing cars with us, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more.